I'm Katie from the blog heartscontentfarmhouse.com, and today my mission is to convince you that you should be making your own homemade soap. There are 3 reasons that you would want to make homemade soap, and they are basically to save money, to get a superior quality product over what you buy at the store, and third, to have fun. It is a super fun hobby. The first reason, to save money, is actually the case. A lot of people think that soap is so cheap at the store, as cheap as $1 a bar, that there's no way you could save money making your own. And that is not true. If you are making a really basic bar of soap with the most affordable, most common soap making oils, which are olive, coconut, and palm, your cost per bar is going to be well under $1 per bar. Now, most people don't do that. They end up adding in luxury oils like avocado, hemp oil, mango butter, which raises the price. They also end up putting color and fragrance in. I put all those things in my most commonly made soap recipe, and my cost per bar is still $1. Now, that is only including the lye and the oils. That doesn't include the value of your time. You're gonna have to figure that out yourself, how much you value your time. Secondly, it doesn't include a few startup things that you're gonna need: a stick blender, a digital scale, a mold, and those things do add up. I would say it's about $100 to get started with those things, not including the cost of your lyes and oils. They're gonna pay for themselves over time, but those costs do exist. The second reason that people like to make soap is to get a superior quality product over what you can find at the store. So when you go to the store to buy a bar, you may think it's soap, but it's not. If you look carefully at it, you'll see the word soap is hardly ever used because it actually has a definition. Soap means the product of lye and oil. There's a chemical reaction, soap is formed. The byproduct of that chemical reaction is glycerin, which is a moisturizing agent. When you go to the grocery store and buy a bar, you'll see that it says something like beauty bar, cleansing bar, sports bar, because it isn't a soap. It's what is known as a detergent bar. So it is a mild cleansing agent, like a laundry detergent, that's watered down, and then extra bubbling agents are added, perfume is added, things like that. And that cleans your skin, but it also dries your skin out because, first of all, you're using a detergent, which is made up purely of chemicals. And second, that byproduct that you get from soap making, glycerin, isn't in that bar. They remove it and they sell it for other things. It's used in fertilizers, and it's also used very commonly in body lotion. So they're separating those 2 things and making you pay for them separately for 2 inferior products. So that goes back again to saving money with soap making. You do save money because you are getting a less expensive soap and you don't have to buy body lotion anymore. Most people who use cold processed soap will find that only in super dry conditions do they need body lotion at all. The third reason to make soap is that it is a really fun and productive hobby. It's something that you do in one day and then it's done. The next morning you will pop your soap out of your molds or cut it into bars. It's not something that's going to be hanging over your head like a craft project or a sewing project, and it's going to take days and days to complete. So that is a great thing about it. It's also fun because there's so much customization involved. You can totally create your own recipes from scratch, or you can use someone else's recipe and just customize it with different fragrances, colors, and designs like swirls. You can mix in things like seeds and exfoliating beads and really make it your own. There's really endless possibilities. That doesn't mean that soap making is for everyone. So if you are on a super strict budget and you're doing it just to save money, it probably doesn't make sense because of the startup costs involved of the tools that you're gonna need. Also, if you cannot have a quiet time to yourself to get something done, if you have a lot of young kids at home or even one who doesn't nap, soap making is not a good idea for you because you really need to be able to concentrate on what you're doing. I can't even listen to the radio and make soap at the same time. If you mess up weighing your ingredients, you're gonna ruin your batch. If you set aside your lye water to cool and you forget to put it up high and you're not paying attention, someone knocks it over, that person could be blinded or killed. So it is really important that you have time to concentrate on what you're doing and be alone. And not everybody has that in their life, and I get that. Another reason you might not want to make soap is if you're a really creative type who just doesn't like following instructions. Some people are like that. They hate following a recipe. I'm not like that at all. I like to be told exactly what to do. Some people are different. So you cannot walk into your kitchen with all these oils, start mixing it up and see what happens, because not only will you have an unusable product, you can seriously hurt yourself. So you have to be precise, you have to be able to be focused, and you have to like following instructions. If that does not describe you, but you're still interested in having that higher quality cold process soap, you can buy it. It's readily available on Etsy. You can go to craft shows. People are selling it all the time on craft shows. A lot of people will even do custom orders for you. So if you're interested in the benefits of certain oils and there's a certain fragrance you like, you can just email a seller, and a lot of times they will do that for you. Also, there is something called melt and pour soap, where you get a bar of already made soap, you melt it, and you get the fun of mixing in your fragrances, your colors, your add-ins, but it's not dangerous because you're not working with lye, it's already mixed up. So there's a lot of options in the soap making world, but I really hope you try it. I hope that lye talk hasn't discouraged you. I wanted to encourage you, because all you have to do is follow the directions precisely and you will be fine. It needs time and attention, like many other things in life, like driving or using a knife. Just because it can be dangerous doesn't mean that you shouldn't try it. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know. If you go to my blog, heartscontentfarmhouse.com, and sign up for my email list, I do have 2 free soap ebooks that I will send you. One is my 4 favorite soap recipes, starting at beginner level, going to a little bit more intermediate. And the second is an ebook on how to design your own custom recipes with your own oils, and with your own oils, using a lye calculator and going through the properties of different oils to help you pick what you would want in your soap.